Here's Ben popping the off again. Okay? My boy Ben coming out with a great take. Take after take. He's got it all. Ben Shapiro on Medicare and Social Security. No one in the United States should be retiring at 65 years old.
And let's be real about this. It's insane that we haven't raised the retirement age in the United States. It's totally crazy. Joe Biden, if that were the case, Joe Biden should not be running for president. Hey, Joe Biden is 81 years old.
Wait, what? Yes, this is true. Joe Biden shouldn't be running for president. And yes, the retirement age should be lowered, as a matter of fact, not made higher. What the fuck?
The retirement age in the United States at which you start to receive Social Security and you are eligible for Medicare is 65. Joe Biden has technically been eligible for Social Security and Medicare for 16 years, and he wants to continue in office until he is 86, which is 19 years past when he would be eligible for retirement. No one in the United States should be retiring at 65 years old. Frankly, I think retirement itself is a stupid idea unless you have some sort of health problem. Everybody that I know who is elderly, who has retired, is dead within 5 years.
What is he saying, bro? How do people look at this guy and think that he has any fucking facts in any of his analysis? Like, ever? How do you look at the situation and go, first of all, everyone around me is dead. Everyone around me that retires dies immediately, okay? In order to avoid death, you must work till you die. I also don't get it because, like, one, you're straight up fucking alienating your audience of old people. And two, making an argument for why Biden should continue running for president at his age. Which, by the way, that very same argument extends to Donald Trump as well. Both of those motherfuckers should have retired. Hello? They're old. They're both old. This is like the maximalist position that is the worst possible position that Ben could have arrived at.
And if you talk to people who are elderly and they lose their purpose in life by losing their job and they stop working, things go to hell in a handbasket.
Lose their purpose in life by fucking losing their job is crazy, dude. Yeah. You know what I think of? When I think of, when I think of the happiest elderly on the planet, I think of the Walmart greeters. That's right. I think of the old lady that's still working in the Amazon facility. Okay? She's so happy.
Basket real quick. But put all of that aside, just on a fiscal level and on a logical level. When Franklin Delano Roosevelt established 65 as the retirement age, the average life expectancy in the United States was 63 years old. Today, the average life expectancy in the United States is close to 80. It's totally insane that you believe that you should be able to work from the time that you are essentially 20 to the time that you are 65, which is a 45-year period, pay in, and then you will receive Social Security benefits sufficient to support you and your family, you and your wife or whatever, for like another 20 years. That's crazy talk. That is not fiscally sustainable. The notion that if you have to raise the retirement age to 67 or 68, that everyone is going to fall apart. My parents are that age. My parents are not retired. And they shouldn't retire. It would be very bad for them to retire. By the way, it's disrespectful to people who are 67, 68, 69 years old to suggest that they are in the same shape as people who are 65 were in 1940. It's not true at all.
Dude, this is nuts. Bro. Bro really said Arbeit macht frei, by the way. Like, he's saying work sets you free. Everybody knows this, okay? I don't know where I got this quote from, but everybody knows work sets you free, okay? Work, 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 work. When you're a productive laborer, when you have productive output that is necessary for society to continue, you are happy. You are at your happiest. It's like, bro, retirement used to be presented in the past as a positive thing. It's like after you sucked the dick over and over and over again for 40 fucking years, for 50 fucking years, now you can finally not work and survive. But because of austerity and because of the way that American capitalism operates, we do not have that freedom for our elderly, okay? When they are no longer productive members of society, productive in the capitalist sense, I'm saying, okay? Like, that used to be a thing that people look forward to. You know, you get your pension, you retire, you travel the world, you do the things that you wanted to do that you didn't have the fucking freedom to do when you were working. We've completely moved past that point. And that is precisely the reason why Ben can even say such things without people immediately trying to fucking put him under a goddamn guillotine like the French would. Okay? Holy moly. It's additionally funny for him to say this as someone who just sits behind a fucking camera like me, okay, and chirps about the world for 2-hour increments at a time and makes tens of millions of fucking dollars. We are very fortunate people, Ben and I, okay? Ben even more fortunate than someone like myself. Ridiculous for him to sit there and be like, you poors, you need to keep working longer. Far after you should be working in a normal situation. Blows my goddamn mind, dude. How the fuck can someone listen to this and go, yeah, no, this is my guy. This is my woke guy.
Have you met a 65-year-old lately? 65-year-olds are not old in the United States. They're not. 68-year-olds are not old in the United States. Again,
look, he's trying to present it as a positive, which is crazy. Yes, bro. Due to medical phenomena, all right, due to modern medicine, 65-year-olds get 10 fucking extra years of having fun. The notion that life expectancy was 63 at a time when FDR laid it down for 65 as the retirement age wasn't so that people fucking die, dog. Like, what do you mean? Also, the reason why life expectancy was 65 wasn't because people were dying at the age of 65. I don't think a lot of people understand how life expectancy works. It's infant mortality. That's what lowers life expectancy. I mean, Ben should know this. He's a fucking political commentator. This is a common misconception about even like the dark ages or whatever, thinking that people just fucking straight up die at the age of 30. Why the fuck do we have hundreds of talking heads like this saying retirement age is too low, but zero saying we should lower it? Retirement age should be 10 to 20 years earlier and Social Security tax cap should be lifted. I agree, but good luck.
Again, Joe Biden thinks he's not old, and that dude is running for president again, and that dude actually is old, and he's 81. I failed to see how a country in which our entire leadership class is 80 plus is telling you that we should have a retirement age of 65. It makes no sense.
Yeah, and then he goes like, he talks about the underlying perceived hypocrisy. The point of retirement is supposed to be seen as like, you've done your work, you no longer have to, okay? You've done your work, you worked your whole fucking life, and you no longer should have to. Now you can have fun, okay? Now you can have a sense of autonomy in your life. Now you can control your own destiny, right? That was supposed to be the fucking retirement. Ben literally has completely cast aside that notion. Retirement is not even seen as a positive, because you want to know why retirement is not seen as a positive nowadays? Because Social Security doesn't make up enough, because there's no such thing as pensions. It's now 401ks for the most part. Okay? That's it. Ben also makes an argument as to why Biden should retire. He's too old. Blows my goddamn mind, dude. The reason life expectancy was so low was infant mortality. People still live to 80. It's a silly argument. I know. It's just like, it's dumb. Also, obviously, like, there are other reasons, like medical achievements. Yes, I saw the headline. I'm going to talk about it. Hold on. Where is it?
Imagine if Americans knew that China's average retirement age was 54.
Hold on. Look at this shit, by the way. Jesus Christ.
This is why they're scared of China, because maybe Americans might start questioning the way things are. Maybe we'd stop celebrating when an 82-year-old gets to retire only because a GoFundMe. All we see is propaganda like this, or this one, or this one, when in reality, it's because of this, and this, and this, or this. China isn't necessarily the model to look out for, but guess what? They're doing a lot of things well, and it presents an alternative to the way things are in the West, and that is scary for the ruling class.
I'm a retirement originalist. The framers before us decided that retirement should be at 65 and that's it. There will be no retirement control, shall not be infringed. I'm opposed to any retirement control unless we get more retirement. I don't know what to say about this. Like, it's just so it's so odd. Like, we argue against a life of dignity at every step here in the United States of America, and it's like built into our core. A life of dignity is not one where you are lost in your work, where you have no control over your life because you're working. A life of dignity is the freedom to pursue things that are fulfilling, meaningful. That's how you have a life of dignity.